a violation of the separation of powers. Judges cannot tell the city government to make a law, because they must be separate. You cannot tell the government to make a law, and she cannot tell the government to make a law. That's just how it works, because if you have no law, you can't force it. For example, if there is a law, let's say, for example, you're the city government, and you pass a law saying, all white people should be shot. Okay, immediately you take it to the judge, and the judge says, no, 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 you can't do that. That's against the Constitution. Killing people is not constitutional. If there's a law that's bad, you could say bad law. But if there's no law, you can't make her make a law. That would be a separation of powers. A bad law you can say is bad, stop the law. No law means you can't do anything. Okay, question?
Okay, and this is the case of the Japanese legal tradition, because I think, especially in European countries, and I think also in the US, the Supreme Court can say, even though there's a lack of law and somebody violates our constitution with his behavior, we can enforce the legislative to make a law, as
Right.
Supreme Court.
Right. And also, there was also a case called the Ana Bortz case in 1999, where a Brazilian woman was said she could not come into a jewelry store in Hamamatsu. She's a local prefecture. She won her case because the judge said, yeah, there's no law, but there's the Jinjusabitsteppaiho, the treaty on racial discrimination, the CERD, which acts as a law if there is no law. That's what that judge said. So we had a judge saying, no, there's no law, but we have a treaty, which becomes a law. This judge would not agree, and they said, okay, we're going to say separation of powers. It's an excuse. Questions? That's a very difficult way to explain it to everybody, but it's a very complicated idea, but that's the best way I can do it. All right. So guess what? Supreme Court. We went all the way to the Supreme Court. Thanks. April 2005. The decision was actually very quick. And what did they say? What do you think happened? Did we win it? I took it Otaru City for me versus the Otaru City government. Who wins? Who thinks Otaru won? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How many people think that we won? About equal. Okay. Guess what? We lost. We lost. Case summarily dismissed as not involving any constitutional issues.
Constitution.
Right. They're saying that it's no connection to the Japanese Constitution. Ours, yeah, thank you. A kindergartner would say, what? Why? Why not? But that's what they said. It's not a constitutional issue. So we lost. Now, 10 years on, what has changed?
The hair got longer.
Yeah. Quite so. What's changed? Okay, there's a complete essay on this. I'll leave that link up. If you go to my website, let me just bring it up right here. I have a website called Debito.org, and I wrote an essay about the Otaru Onsens lawsuit 10 years on. It got published in a magazine called Japanesia Review. It's an academic magazine. And not to worry, it's at that link up there. I'm going to bring this back. You can see the link is on my PowerPoint. But go there and read it. Okay? 10 years on, what has changed? Complete essay is at that link right there. Go ahead and read it. To summarize, what's happened? 1, fewer people say racial discrimination does not happen in Japan. Now, one problem with Gimu Kyoiku, with education, with standardized education in Japan, is that when we think about examples of racism or discrimination, usually you think of overseas examples. South African apartheid, or